And then again, talking game plan to attack the seam. Right, we want to identify safety alignment, see how wide they are. And then if wide safety, the seam, we like to get to a 3x1 and attack the seam. All right, if we're going to have really wide safeties, and we saw that a lot. Obviously, I think teams really respected our outside guys we had, our outside receivers, so they wanted to provide those corners help as much as they could. All right, if you're seeing that, okay, we didn't want to force that into our outside receivers. We'll just take the seam if that's what was open. It sounds so basic about what the defense gives you, but that's really what we did. We tried to be as simple as we could this year. So pre-snap, you can see those wide safeties, top of the screen, the field safety, or in the middle. The top of the screen safety's wide, the bottom of the screen. In the boundary, he's wide because he has a 3x1. Alright, so what we're going to do with our number 3 is right when he clears, we talk and work with our quarterbacks all the time, don't wait to throw the seam. Alright? When he clears that backer, we want to stick it on him so he has room to work. And that's exactly what he does, and we're able to split the safeties. So here's a better look at the wide safety alignment. We're just working number 3. Here's a good look at our quarterback doing a great job of anticipating this throw and sticking it on him and not floating it over the middle so our guy can catch and run. Like I said again, I mean, we're not looking to throw it deep down the field. All right, that pass there is probably catching it right about 8-9 yards, and then we're able to turn it into a big play after that. Almost a similar look, different team. Again, we got the wide safeties. We're just looking to work our number 3 with a quick hitter. And he was able to do the rest. Yeah. Here's another shot again on our quarterback anticipating this throw. Nice job. Trying to get it off quick and run. And there's a time and place to chuck it deep on a one-on-one outside fade, where our quarterback did a really nice job this year understanding when we were running seams to get it out quick. Quick and accurate, and let those guys do the work afterwards. There's one, he's got to be a little more patient on it. This team was too high, but they're actually playing a man. All right, so they brought that. There's actually a corner on our number 2 there. He just does a nice shake route. Again, middle of the field. I don't think you need to fall down on that one, but it was completion. We moved the ball. Any questions so far? What we're doing? All right. So game plan to attack areas versus one high. We're looking to get outside the numbers with bubble and then up the hash with seam. All right. Up the hash with seam. Again, if you're in here with the Mankato guy, kind of similar things when they're one high. Let's laterally stretch that safety by hitting them up the seam. All right. Our throwing short underneath is we're looking to get outside the numbers with bubble. And here's one high, traditional cover 3 team, giving us a lot of space. All right, we just want to throw it quick, and let our guys work.
Take it to make number 1 come off the line.
We did talk adjustment on this a little bit, on how we wanted this, because all game we were getting that field corner, like even pre-snap, sometimes already battling. So we're set, peg with it, you just crack the guy that's playing in between 2 and 3, and when he comes down, it's our guy that gets the ball. He's got to make a miss. That was his job. So that was an adjustment on our bubble, just based on how that corner was playing there. You can see there how he shuffled bails hard. Don't even worry about him. Take the back of it. He'll be coming out to the bubble, which he does. And 3 does a great job of making that corner miss. All right. That was a big play for us.
Do you bubble at number 2 all the time, or do you bubble number 3?
We'll bubble both of them. Yep.
Is that predetermined, or is that...
Yeah, kind of depending on game plan situation is kind of who do we want to get it to this week. I think here we were just, this game, we had the best matchup with 3, and we were trying to get into his hands a little more. So we said we're going to adjust it, we're going to put him as the number 2 and try to get him the ball in the bubble. Again, here's just a different, same team, but a different clip at it. Here's where we get it to number 3. That backer's playing a little more head up on number 2 this time. Instead of splitting the difference, the corner's down, so we're going to look to get it to number 3. And you can see our wideouts doing a great job of locking their blocks, running their feet, making sure they're staying out. Getting those guys covered up. That's just a long handoff right there, running bubble. Again, you see it's the same team, it's the same team, it's the same game. All right, but again, that's what they were giving us. All right, it wasn't, well, I don't know, coach, we've called bubble 8 times already this game. Well, I don't care, we're getting 20 yards a game, or 20 yards of bubble, 17 yards of bubble. That's what I mean, where we kept things simple. In some games, we only called maybe 12 total plays, because that's what was working. We didn't need to get deep into our playbook if we didn't have to. All right, and this is a game where we didn't have to get deep into our playbook. As the bubble was open, that's what they were going to give us. We were going to keep it simple. Again, guys, outside wideouts do a great job of locking them up. All right. This is nice. I mean, we're backed up. We're on our 9-yard line. 1st and 10. They had a great punt, changed the field. In one play, we were able to get out of that. All right, by simply throwing bubble out there and letting our athletes work. Actually, get out as fast as he can. Getting into our seam a little more, 1 high, getting out of 3x1, trying to work it up the hash. All right, so our number 3 wideout, he's going to be working to the opposite hash. Our number 2 is going to be working right up the hash, and our number 1 should be working to the top of the numbers. This is our playoff game where our backup came in, throws a little different ball than our starter, but it got there on time and is where we wanted the football to go. All right, he's able to drop one in there, really nice play for him. And that's even with that backer kind of playing softer, that safety spun down, we'll still get behind him and find that void right up the seam. Now you see us hitting the seam up the hashes out of a 2x2 look. I know the picture is not that clear. They have 1 high safety. All right. So basically, what we're going to do is we're looking to hit what's our best matchup up the seam out of our number 2 receivers. Again, right up the seam. And again, good job of our quarterback understanding what we want to do, and that's get rid of it quick. Once he clears and that ball's on a line, you can keep running.